Hello, welcome back to mi casa. So for this video, I just wanted to contribute to the astrology tag on YouTube. It's something that I am invested in. I really do enjoy astrology. If you aren't aware of your sign or anything like that, or your moon sign or your sun sign, I would definitely recommend it. Learning more about it can just help you out and help you learn more about yourself. A lot of people, they just like to, throw astrology out the window and just say it's not true. But when you further your knowledge on it, then you learn to understand more about it, then you learn to appreciate it more. So for those out there that are watching this and literally shit on astrology, sweetie, pick up a book, okay? Educate yourself and further your knowledge. Now, without further ado, let's just hop into the next clip and get this bad boy started. The first question is, what is your birthday plus sun sign? My birthday is December 4th and my sun sign is a Sagittarius. I would say we're open-minded and can be possibly fair-minded people. Sagittarius is a fire sign and we can get irritated very quickly, but we're also on this earth to inspire others. We love to further our intuition and learn about new things. Being a Sagittarius, I love to explore. I never run out of energy. I guess it's just me being a Sagittarius. I never run out of energy at all. Like, no matter what I'm doing, I can pull an all-nighter and still feel like I just woke up. The only time for me that I run out of energy is like when I get sick or when I'm having a bad day. But 9 times out of 10, I'm a fueling machine. Question number 2 is, what is your moon and rising sign? My rising sign is a Libra, which when I found that out, I was like, what the fuck? Because I do not like Libras, okay? To a certain extent, I just dislike them. Growing up, I disliked them. I hate how phony and corny they come off sometimes. I hate how indecisive they can get. Their laziness. I've never saw a lazy sign besides a Libra. Libras are fucking lazy and it just bothers me so much. Like, I don't like that about them. I just don't like Libras. Like, I just really don't like Libras. I would say Libras do have their shit together to a certain extent. Many of them are independent. Many Libras that I know are independent, but deep down they are fucking, they need someone, okay? They need another person in their life for them to feel whole. Like, deep down, a Libra needs another person in their life for them to feel like they're succeeding, I feel. Because a lot of Libras, like, they love to throw in other people's faces that they're independent and they have their shit together, but they crave that attention from another person. And Libras being indecisive, they really don't know what they want. So with Libras, that is one thing I just cannot. They just come off as corny to me. Like, they want to be cool. Like, ugh. Pisces, okay, I don't dislike Pisces, but with me already being a Sagittarius and Pisces being an emotional sign, and Sagittarians being sensitive as bitches, it just doesn't really mix for me. But I don't really claim the emotional side of a Pisces because I'm not really an emotional person. I'm more sensitive than emotional. I can throw the stones but not take them back. Like, I can throw the jokes but not take them back. I can get offended very quickly. That's just me being a Sagittarius. But with Pisces, I've definitely inherited the artistic side of a Pisces, feeling the mood of rooms. I love that about Pisces, is that how they can feel the mood of a room, but sometimes they allow it to change them and change their whole attitude. I love that Pisces, they're very chill people. They do live in their head a lot, which is kind of bad because Sagittarians, they do the same thing. So, that's kind of bad, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. But living in, a world like this one, you know, you kind of have to come down to reality for certain things. Question number 3 is, what do you dislike about your sun sign? I basically just said it. I dislike Libra's lazy ass and their fucking indecisiveness. That is, I just cannot stand that about a Libra. Like, ew. Like, if you're a Libra and you're on some lazy shit, like, we cannot talk at all. Every Libra I have met, when I see their lazy side, I just get turned off because it's so disgusting to me. I've literally had this Libra friend who fucking has her own apartment and the bitch does not clean up. Like, how do you live by yourself and you're independent and you buy all of this shit for yourself, but yet you can't clean your own house? Like, bitch, that's gross, that's disgusting. Like, get it together. Like, girl, get it together. Get it together. That's disgusting. Like, that's one thing I just, Libra's ill. Ill. Libra. No. I just can't believe Libra is my sun sign, you know? I just can't believe Libra is my sun sign, because if people think that I'm a Libra, I am gonna go crazy. Like, no. When you meet me, don't automatically assume I'm a Libra, because I literally, oh my god, Libra's ill. Question number 4 is, what do I dislike about my moon sign? What do I dislike about my moon sign? I dislike that they're sad, okay? The thing that I love about a Pisces is that I just love their artistic side. You know, I can create anything out of nothing. Like, give me a couple of rocks, some dimes, some yarn, I can create something out of it. I just love that I inherited some traits from my Pisces side, especially the fact that I can feel vibes off of people, because that helps me out a lot when I'm getting to know someone. You know, knowing their intentions, it just helps me out a lot. Being my moon sign, I really do vibe with water. Beaches, things like that. I love drinking water, and you know, Pisces is a water sign. And growing up, I used to play with fire, and I'm a fire sign, so it's kind of crazy. I get nostalgia when, no, let me shut up. Also, about Pisces, which I think I inherited too, is their mood swings, okay? And this is for me, and just like the Pisces I have met, a lot of Pisces I have met have had mood swings, and I definitely would say I have mood swings, but it just goes with the seasons. For each season, I have a different aesthetic. For each season, I listen to a different genre of music. My mood changes per season, I'd say, like, especially in wintertime. In wintertime, I have like nostalgia, so I'm listening to throwbacks, I'm listening to old music that I grew up off of, I'm watching old TV shows that I used to watch back in the day and stuff like that. So the mood swings, I definitely vibe with that. You know, I don't have no crazy ass mood swings where, you know, well, that's not true. Okay, my best friend has told me that I have crazy ass mood swings because I can get irritated really quickly being a fire sign, but then I don't hold grudges. That's just not the type of person I am. I will not hold a grudge. Like, if I'm mad at you, I'm only mad at you in that moment. You know, anything after that, you know, I can drop it. Unless you know, are out here murdering people, you're out here killing people, you did some fucked up shit to me, then bitch, you know, I didn't put you in a coffin and forgot about you. Like, let's be real. Question number 5 is, do you get along with people who share the same sun sign as you? Yeah, I get along so well with other Sagittariuses. My best friend is a Sagittarius, but she does not act like a Sagittarius. I swear to God, like, she never has energy, okay? She is blunt, but she's so indecisive, and like, she just doesn't have the typical Sagittarian traits. So I feel like when I get to know her moon sign and her sun and her rising sign, then I'll just know more, because I don't really see her necessarily having any of the Sagittarian traits, only a few that she really shows. Oh, she is a sensitive person. I will say that. Any Sag that I have met, they are just sensitive as hell. She is definitely a sensitive Sag. Like, we're just sensitive people. The next question is, what is my relationships like with my opposite sign? My opposite sign is a Gemini, and I have a love-hate relationship with Gemini. My relationship with them is yeah, it's love and hate, because there's some things I love about Gemini and there's some things I just despise about them. I'm gonna start off with the things that I love about Gemini. I love that Geminis are like, they are fully in tune with their sexual side, and I dig that so much about a Gemini. Like, I love how they flaunt that. They flaunt their sexuality. They're not afraid to be bold. They're not afraid to, they're just not afraid to do them. And I also love how their mind things. I love how the Gemini mind things to a certain extent. Okay, I don't fully understand Geminis because I'm their opposite sign, but I just love that, yo, my voice was cracked. I just love that, you know, they can further their intuition, which is something I like because I'm a Sagittarian and I'm a Sagittarius, and I love to further my intuition as well, and I like that in a Gemini. You can have those deep ass conversations with them about anything. You can take it from, like, you know, talking about death to talking about religion with them, and even if you have different beliefs, they are still going to respect you, and I like that about Gemini. But what I dislike about a Gemini is how fake they come off. They come off so fake to me, and reason why I'm saying this is because there are two types of Geminis, I feel, and the extroverted ones, they just come off as fake. Like, they're party people, they love to have fun, that's their thing, you know, but at the end of the day, they just come off so fake to me, so corny, like, it just bothers me. They're fast-paced, and I'm an energetic person, an adventurous person, but they are so fast-paced, and by that, I mean, they change too often for me. Like, I cannot deal. One day they're talking about how they lost 10 pounds. The next couple of months they're talking about how they just gained 40 because they want to be thick. And it's like, what, bitch? Like, what? Like, I literally have this fucking Gemini friend, and I love her. Like, I still do. I still have respect for her, even though we're not friends. But there are some things that she did that I did not get. Like, she was shit on blonde hair and then get blonde hair like 3 months later. It's like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, you know, like, that's one thing I don't like about Gemini is, like, they want to live this healthy lifestyle and then they don't. They want to be this type of person and then they want to be the polar opposite. Like, it's like, make up your fucking mind, bitch. Like, I don't have time for these games. The next question is, what sun signs do I get along well with? I would say Sagittarius, because, you know, Sagittarians, they're very energetic and I love that. They're intuitive and I love that too as well. I love the bluntness. I appreciate that so much because, you know, a lot of people may see bluntness as being a bitch or being witty or being sassy, but it's like, no, thank you for being honest with me. Thank you for giving me your opinion. And yeah, a lot of Sagittariuses can be outspoken and misunderstood and, you know, all of that, but I really fuck with them heavy. Another sign I fuck with heavy would have to be I would say an introverted Leo. I love an introverted Leo. Fuck you if you're an extroverted Leo, okay? Extroverted Leos can choke on a dick because I cannot stand them, like fucking fake ass bitches. But introverted Leo, I love you. Like, I just love an introverted Leo, how loyal they are. Regardless of if you're an introvert or extroverted, you're like a Leo, they're just loyal. And I dig that about a Leo. Like, I just love the fact that they are loyal. They can take any secret that you give them to the grave, and I love that about a Leo. I love how loyal they are to their friends. That's just something I love about a Leo. Like, I just love that so much. And they're also homebodies, which I dig as well. Even though I'm not a homebody, like, I'm always outside of the house. But I just dig that, you know, just, you know, hanging out with the Leo, they can just really make you feel comforted, and they can just make you feel grounded and make you appreciate your house a lot more and appreciate your relaxation time a little bit more. The next question is, what is my favorite sun sign? Now, this is hard for me because I don't truly know. I like an Aquarius. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like an Aquarius. Aquariuses, they're very awkward and they're some weirdos. I mean that in the best way possible, because I'm a weirdo myself. But Aquariuses, they're very outspoken, very weird. But they're also so, I just appreciate them. They're so lovable. Like, I don't know, it's something about them that I can just love. Like, anybody that I've met that's an Aquarius, they're just so kind and just, they tell you like it is. They're straightforward, and I guess they can come off as a bitch, but I really dig that about them. And I dig how they're in their own lane. You know, they don't care about what anybody else is doing. They're focused on themselves, and I love that about an Aquarius. You could be talking to an Aquarius, and someone can bring up gossip to them, and they'll be like, oh, who is that person? I never noticed them in class before. Or they could be like, oh, she said that, I wasn't paying attention, because they're in their own lane. And I totally dig that about an Aquarius. Like, Aquariuses have my heart. Just kidding, but they're really good people. I would definitely consider them as, you know, the friend type. The next question is, what sign are you attracted to romantically? And I would have to say my opposite sign, Gemini. Okay, I'm attracted to them only because they flaunt their sexuality. Like, they're not afraid to do that. I love how their minds can just take you to another place, another location. I love that about a Gemini. Like, I appreciate that about them. I would honestly say Cancer. I know that's a bad choice for me being a Sagittarius, but I feel like I could learn a few things from a Cancer. I don't know why. I know that they're always in their shell. It's hard to get them out, stuff like that. But I feel like once you get them out, it's a good time. And I don't know. I've had this friend who was Cancer, and he was really, really, really sweet. But things went, you know, south for us, and we had to end our friendship. But he was a really sweet person, and I just like they're very sensitive, but it's a cute sensitive. It's a cute sensitive, and I like that about Cancer. Question number 9: which sign are you attracted to friendship-wise? Friendship-wise, I am attracted to, I'd say, Sagittarius. I'd also say Aquarius. Pisces. I just love their artistic side. I love that so much about them. I would say I would say a Taurus, even though I don't like Taurus, and I hate Taurus, okay? I hate them so much, but you really do learn a lot from them, you know, being friends with them. I probably will never be friends with a Taurus again. I'm not gonna limit myself and say that, but you do learn a lot from a Taurus. Like, you really do. I've learned so much from different Tauruses because they're very stable, they're very frugal, they're very stable, they're very frugal, they're very generous as well, and they give you that kind of tough love approach. Like, let's say you got in an argument with them, or let's say you did something dumb and you're just kind of confessing to them that you just did something dumb. They kind of have that tough love approach. They'll be like yelling at you like, oh, why the fuck you do that, like blah blah blah. Like, they'll be going all in on you, but at the same time, you know, it's because they want you to do better. They just want you to do better and learn from your mistakes. And I appreciate that from a Taurus. But at the same time, when they're angry, it just bothers me. Like, when a Taurus is angry, it just, ew, I hate Taurus's anger. Like, it feels like they literally took the anger out of every person in the world, and it's just infused in their body, and they're taking it out on you. And I don't like that about a Taurus, like, at all. It's so disgusting, and I hate that about a Taurus. I just hate that so much about them. How serious do you take astrology? I take astrology, I take it serious because I have knowledge on it, and, you know, I take it serious because people study it, you know? Why wouldn't I take it serious? Now, there are things that people study that I'm not going to take serious, but I believe that we all have that star power to us, you know? I feel like everyone has a connection to something. I feel like once you learn about your signs a little bit more, and learn about your houses and the constellation and all of that stuff, then I feel like you'll appreciate it a little bit more. So yeah, I do appreciate astrology a lot, and it's something I do take serious. The last question is, what do you think about zodiac stereotypes? Okay, here's what I think about zodiac stereotypes. Educate your fucking self, okay? Educate yourself. That's what you need to do. You in the screen that probably got to the end of this video and you're still shitting on Zodiac, bitch, educate yourself. Go read a motherfucking book. Go to the fucking library right now. Go get a book. You know what? You have Google, bitch. You have Siri. Use the hoe, okay? She's gonna help you out because I do not care. Like, once you get to know it a little bit more and understand it, like whether it's Eastern astrology, whether it's Western astrology, whether it's, you know, just the constellation, whether, you know, just learn a little bit more about it. Educate yourself before you shit on something, okay? Just educate yourself a little bit more. Like, I'm not gonna shit on someone just because they worship, you know, the devil. Like, they choose to do that, that's their own choice. If they want to go down that path, I'm gonna let them go down that path. It's nothing I can do because they already made up their mind, okay? So just educate yourself a little bit more on a situation before you shit on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people do this all the time, especially in the world we live in now. People will literally read the title of a magazine and just go straight to the comments and start, you know, typing up their bullshit, like literally spitting out lies. It's crazy, but yeah, I've made it to the end of the video and I want to talk a little bit more about my signs and stuff. So, you know, me being a Sagittarius, I definitely feel the Sagittarian blood running through my gorgeous veins. I definitely do feel it because with fire signs, when the flame is lit, you know the flame is lit, okay? When you are ambitious, you just feel that ambition. You know, you feel it in your core. Like, you just feel the flame come alive. And with Sagittarians, I would say that we're not really like the clingy type. We kind of dislike that shit. Like, we dislike the whole being held down because we're adventurous people. We like to travel, we like to explore. Libras, they're just really, really, why do I keep saying Libras? Okay, nobody's talking about y'all. Okay, nobody fucks with you guys. Okay, I'm not gonna say nobody. I don't fuck with you guys. So I finished the whole astrology tag. Oh, and I found these questions on Wattpad, Google. I typed in astrology tag on Google and Wattpad was the first thing to pop up. So I got these questions from Wattpad and I definitely recommend any of you that are into astrology to go do this tag on YouTube or do this tag with your friends because it's really interesting and I really like doing it. It was interesting for me to just spit out my opinions on the different signs and stuff like that, and I will definitely be making more astrology videos because I really fuck with them heavy. They're very interesting, especially other people's point of view on different signs. But yeah, I love hearing other people's opinions about my sign and other people's sign. So this was a very chill video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and you know, stay tuned for more videos in the future. Like I said in my previous videos, I know. Stay tuned. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm about to do some old YouTube shit. Are you guys ready? Alright, bye guys.